Why? Why would she do this to me?
Because she's a slut. I hear she tried to sleep with Jordan last month while his wife was home.
Oh really?
And I hear she's trying to get into your son's pants next.
Oh really?
Michael, let me tell you what your dirty little dick chaser of a girlfriend has done.
Don't listen to her, ignore that jealous slut.
Excuse me, why would I be jealous of you? You were the one that slept with Eli.
Get her out.
With pleasure.
Come on, Lee.
Who was at the door?
I don't know. They ran off before I could answer. Probably some kids.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Who the hell is that? Lee.
Yes, what do you want?
Our daughters organized us to meet, so it must be important.
Yes, it is.
Let me tell you something. I know that this whole front you're putting up is to cover the fact that you and Eli slept together in the toilets at the office.
You lying little bitch. You were the one that slept with him, and you slept with him the day of Michael's attack.
Why on earth would I do that? He nearly died after that attack. And to think for a second that I would sleep with that man is vile.
I know the truth.
Oh, I know what this is.
What are you playing at?
You're doing all this to break me and Michael up.
You stop right there.
And you've been real close to Calvin too, just so you could possibly be lucky enough to score you some sex.
Shut your mouth.
And don't get me started on the unspeakable things that happened at Jordan's house.
Get out. Now.
She's lying to you. Don't believe a word the little tramp has to say.
Get out now before I get the nurse in here.
You'll wake up someday from your fantasy.
Are you alright, Carmen?
Yes, I am. That was a weak slap.
Why didn't she tell me earlier that she was going to see you?
She was scared at how you were going to react.
She could have at least told me.
See, this is the problem, you don't give her space.
Why should I give her space when she's talking to her gangbanging father?
What I did it was to support you and Suzette. I didn't choose to do this, it was the only way we got a flow of income.
Oh yeah, like selling drugs and murdering people left and right was the only way in this world to get money.
I did what I could to support your ungrateful ass. I'm glad we're divorced. And you know what, I wish I could marry you again just so I could divorce you again.
Who was at the door? How bad was it?
Well, I don't who it was, but they left something at the door.
What was it?
A dead rat.
So how did it go? Did he dump her ass? Did he hit her? Did he?
It went horribly wrong.
Why? What happened?
That little slut has your dad wrapped around her finger. She told a huge lie and said I had sex with Eli, and your father believes it.
Oh no, not on my watch, I'm gonna.
No, just leave it for today. If you go in there, he's going to think that I told you to go in, so let's just go.
Our daughter needs our help. Why won't you just get over our divorce just for this?
I guess I can forgive you just for this. But the moment this is over, we go back to hating each other.
Deal.
This is Susie. She's trying to tell us that she's coming back.
Not on my watch, she is. She's already made it known how she feels about her relationship with you, so she doesn't deserve to stay here.
I think we might need to leave for a couple of days.
What, why?
To have all this with Susie and her parents blow over.
But if we leave, this means they win.
Look, it will only be a few days and you can pick the place.
Just ignore her, Michael.
I just can't believe Valerie would do something like this. I know she's on edge because her mom's court date is at the end of the week, but to make up such a bullshit lie like that is inexcusable.
I think you need to fire her.
Now Carmen, I know she's done a bad thing, but now that I've fired Eli, we are a bit short-staffed.
I'll find her a replacement.
Well then, who's going to fill Eli's spot if you replace her? I'm sorry, but at the moment we just can't afford to lose another employee. Guess what? When I get out of the hospital tomorrow, you can interview somebody at the office if you want.
No, you took the fun out of it.
This was a huge waste of my time.
What time? You have all the damn time in the world.
I'm so sick of you treating me like a piece of shit just because I did what I could to support my family.
You treated me way worse. Do you not know how it feels to put up with a husband that looks forward to drinking when he gets home instead of spending time with his wife? Or what about being worried about our home being shot up because of your dodgy business deals?
What don't you get, bitch? I did everything I could to support you and our daughter. I didn't choose that life.
Mum, why are you and Dad shouting?
It was your mom. I tried to talk to her, but she shouted me down.
Shut up. No, I didn't, you liar.
Mum, stop. You don't have to worry. Jordan knows now I'm not playing with him.
What do you mean?
I left him a furry dead reminder at his door.
Vincent, where have you been? I've been trying to get in touch with you for days.
Dad, you don't realize how much planning actually has to go into seeking revenge.
I know that, but I got some news for you.
What now?
Carmen said that she saw Valerie sleep with Eli in the bathrooms at the office.
Valerie. That's it, you need to fire her.
That's what Carmen said, but I told her that we are still short-staffed and we'd have to find replacements for both Valerie and Eli.
Wait, I know 2 people who would be down for the job.
Oh yeah, what's their names?
Terrence Hills and Yvette Lane.
Now are you sure they're experienced?
Now Dad, when you have snakes like Eli and Valerie, experience is the last thing you need for employees.
Come on, you've got to help me.
I don't want to be put in the middle of this.
Come on, you've got to find some CCTV footage that shows them walking in the bathroom. I need this to prove my innocence.
Okay, fine. Come by my office tonight and I'll see if I can find any footage.
Thank you.
Why, Susie, just why?
I told you I wasn't playing with Jordan. Do you know how bad he treated me?
Ignore your mother, Susie. You did a good thing.
What the hell is wrong with you? She did a bad thing. What a terrible father you are.
She's grown. Why does she have to listen to us? You should just leave it.
And why don't you?
Mum, please.
You know what, I'm done. You two can do whatever the hell you want. I want no parts.
What do you want, Claudette? I'm running back and forth between the hospital and now I have to prove Valerie's innocent because my father's slut girlfriend is a liar. Don't be the most difficult part of my day.
Oi, no need to be feisty with me, cuz. It's important you need to listen to this.
What?
Your mum is furious with Uncle Mike.
Over what?
She says that he forged her signature on the loan to pay for rent of this office.
The last time we paid rent was 2 weeks ago. Why is she worried about the loan now?
Because your dad stole her money. She's coming here in 2 days to collect her money.
Why is mom doing this? She said last year that it was fine if we used her signature for the loan.
Those monthly loans now have put her in debt and the government is close to repossessing her house.
What do we have to do with her losing her house?
That's her money being put into those loans, Calvin.
You know what? Me and Dad can just settle this with her when she gets here. Now is not the time for me.
Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. You didn't pick up your phone, you didn't respond to my text. What were you doing?
I was in Salt Lake City.
What were you doing in Utah?
I just needed to get away for a couple of days because it's become overwhelming staying here in Johnsonville.
Well, it's been a hell for me pretending to love Michael Thomas.
I can only imagine, but I'm tired of hiding. I want to come back. I'm sick of it. I've let Michael manipulate me for too long. This needs to end now.
You're an idiot. Why would you do this? This only made things worse between me and your mom.
In case you've forgotten, you're not my real dad. This is so my mom doesn't know what really happened to my father, Uncle Shin.
Why are you tricking your mom like this to believe that my brother is still alive? Why don't you just tell her that Lee Chang is dead?
Because she won't handle it. She hasn't seen your brother in over 10 years. She doesn't remember how he looks. If she really thinks that you're Lee, then we need to just let her believe that so we can get back at Jordan.
Why is it so important that Sunny gets involved?
Because she has connections to my father's gang. If we use her for my father's gang connections, then we will be successful with achieving this goal. Now, Uncle Shin, do you promise not to tell my mum that my real father is dead?
Oh, you are dirty, Valerie, just a dirty little slut.
Rude.
Why'd you sleep with Eli?
You must be as stupid as your father if you really think I slept with Eli.
Everyone knows it.
I promise you that you Thomases will feel so stupid when the truth comes out.
We'll just wait and see.
This needs to be our little secret, Uncle Shin. My mom is not capable enough to cope with the harsh truth.
You know she's going to find out someday what really happened to Lee.
Exactly. That's why we need to keep up the illusion that he's still alive while we still can, because she's going to have lifelong regret for what happened.
Why do you say that?
The reason why my father died is because my mom caused the car accident that killed him.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. If she was in the car that caused the accident, then why doesn't she know that Lee is dead?
She was in a different car. She didn't know that the car that she hit that night was my father's. At that point, they were already divorced for 6 years and they hadn't spoken to each other since the divorce. She went to jail in 2016 for killing him in the car wreck, but she was released in 2018 because the autopsy for my father showed that he had heroin in his system, and they declared that the wreck was his fault since he was under the influence.
So it was Suni that killed Lee. I swear when I see Suni I'm gonna kill her.
Wait, Shin, wait. If you kill her now, it's going to ruin all our hard work to get back at Jordan. You can kill her after we go through with this.
So if I kill her after, you're not going to resent me?
No. She killed my father and she doesn't even know it. She deserves to pay.
Come on in, Valerie.
I came as soon as I got your text.
Come here. I have the video that'll get you off the hook with my dad.
Show me the video.
Look right here at this window at the corner of the screen.
I will finish him off before they can do anything to you.
You will.
Yes. I know
Don't
how
do
you
that.
tried to protect
Sorry.
me from him,
Look
so
right there.
for you I would do anything.
Finally.
And there it is, Valerie. We have our video. You can clearly see Carmen and Eli kissed.